Hello everybody and welcome back. I finally got my parts in, got the speaker in and the transformer, and let's see, I don't want to see it. Not a big deal, just a basic 8-ohm speaker, but the good news is that the Hammond transformer fits on it, upside down of course. And lucky me, the positive and negative on here were didn't match up with the transformer lugs. But anyway, be that as it may, I've got it wired in, and the speaker, the two of the holes will match up, and two are about a little less than quarter of an inch, about 3/16 of an inch off. I guess I'll figure that out. Either I'll get some really big washers or something. I'll figure it out as long as this works. And speaking of which, as you can see, I've got things closed up here. So here we are, and we're gonna see if we can fire this up. I did break the speaker in. I don't know if you still need to do it or not. I mean, it used to be that, you know, spiders would be real stiff and you'd want to break a speaker in for about 24 hours to loosen it up. So I did that just in case, because this thing only puts out 2 watts. Although 2 watts. Let's see if I remember correctly, when I was doing tube amps, sound wise, or basically, tube watts are 3 times what solid state watts are. So anyway, it should put out, well, 6 watts worth of power. It should give me something, but I hope it could drive the speaker. But anyway, be that as it may, I went ahead and I rejuvenated those cells. I actually learned, if you drop them into a deeper cup of water, they soak up more water. In fact, when I put the boiling water in, it actually popped the, let's see, I'll zoom in on there. It actually popped the, let's see, it actually popped a little piece of graphite or whatever this is, out, and the rubber seals were gone. So I'm assuming what happened was when they sat there they evaporated, because I didn't seal them back up. I did seal them up. I had to push the that little piece of graphite rod, I think it's graphite, because actually I cracked one, as they did pop out. Not enough for me to pull it apart. If I was able to have pulled them out, I would have actually done a quick video, because I don't know about any of you. I've never seen the inside of a bias cell, so I kind of wish I could have. I mean, I have seen the inside of them when they've been cleaned out, but I haven't seen the inside of one when it was still decent, or not cleaned out. But anyhow, so I went ahead and glued up around the sides, and actually put a bit of glue across where I cracked this one. After the second rejuvenation, I'm getting 9 volts out of one, 8.7 out of another, and 8.1 out of the third one. Actually, I think it's this top one I'm getting the least amount of. Anyway, should be more than enough. I put them in there. I actually checked the circuit, and I'm getting 2.21 volts, which I thought was pretty good considering these things have no oomph to them. I mean, there's no, they can't really put out much current, so that should be more than enough to get the bias going. I went ahead and wired things up down here, rewired the switch. Actually was able to reuse some of this wire. This is actually one of the original wires here. There was plenty of it on this on that cord. One end of it, of course, was completely gone. I'm assuming that's the one that was exposed to the elements. Anywho, so I put a terminal strip in down at the bottom and wired up the positive and everything. I will be able to replace this. I was thinking about getting the if this works, I was thinking about getting the I don't know if you've seen it on Sundial Wire. They have a green cloth covered wire with it's got a stripe pattern through it. I thought that would be really good because basically, and I don't know if you can make it out, this is really, really dirty, but this wire here is actually green, and it's got this I guess I'll just call it a tracer. It looks like a tracer. Cord going through it, and it looks an awful lot like the green, they call it bungalow is the style, the green bungalow cord from Sundial. So that would actually work out pretty nicely as stuff falls on the floor. Alright, so I did kind of trace my wiring job. I didn't really rewire anything in here per se, but I did double check, so hopefully every circuit I touched has been traced. So I guess what I'll do now is let's go ahead and put the tubes in. Oh, one of the things I'm worried about with this is, really I need to get a good tripod. The handle on this broke off, so alright. Let's see. Alrighty, so on this thing, the blue and the brown are the primaries, which I've got hooked up to the yellows, which go to the plates on the 19. So I traced that out. Not that it's that difficult, but anyway, so we'll go ahead and hook those up. And then I have the green gator clip, so I try to hook it up wrong. Alright, let's see, brown to blue primary. At least they put it on there for me. And I have the green one for the center tap. One of the concerns I have is, same thing on the other transformer. The ohms between the primary on the transformer the Philco transformer, say it should be 680 ohms. This is 190. Actually, I believe. Let's double check that. Which concerns me. I mean, the voltage is going to be a bit too high. So yeah, I got 193. I guess I'll deal with that if it's much of a problem. The plate voltages on the schematic show. Let's see, where did it go? The plate voltages, or the plate voltage, I guess, for the 19 show 150 volts, so I guess we'll just be wary of that. Like I said, I don't even know if this thing's going to work, so I might just be worrying over nothing for the moment. Alright, so I'm not gonna, I guess while we're here, I don't need, that way I don't have to actually edit quite so much. Alright, so let's go ahead and put some tubes in here. Alright. Okay, that's the 1C6. Hopefully, if it does work, it'll work okay without the shields on it, although every time I've... Well, maybe I shouldn't say anything. I haven't noticed much of a difference on, or noticed any difference on any of the radios I have that's supposed to have shields on them. Still a little bit of cotton in there from my cleaning. Oh, and I was going to tell you guys, I found... Am I going to get every tube wrong? I found kind of an interesting way to clean these out. And I will actually show you that. Let me pause this for just a moment. And I will show you what I started using that works out pretty well. Alright, well, I decided to go ahead and put the tubes in, rest of the tubes in. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before, but these are little brushes that people use to clean between their teeth, to brush between their teeth. They come in 3 sizes, tight, medium, and wide. I usually, like for these, I would use the wide. The tight or the medium ones here come in really handy for smaller pinned tubes, of course. I use this one to... I use the thick one to do some of these here. The problem that I'm having is, if you see the fluff, when I'm using the real pipe cleaners, I'm finding myself digging pipe cleaner crap out of there. The other thing is that these have a nice, little soft bristle on them, so dipped in a little bit of alcohol, there's just a little bit of a little more abrasion on it. Anyway, so I've been using these. I guess I won't use that one for my teeth. Anyway, so I put the tubes back in. I'm using the original 19 tube, and I'm using the original 1A4, because if I did something wrong and I don't want to destroy the new tubes. And like I said, I was curious about this 1A4 because it tested like crap on the night on my. Well, it detected weak on the 600, which, as I've mentioned before, I kind of believe is a little generous with its readings. But this read good on the I-177, so I found that kind of interesting. Anyhow, so basically it's got all of the original tubes with the exception of the 1C6, which is a Raytheon tube. Assuming it was a replacement at some point and before they stopped using it, because that 1C6 tests new. So anyhow, and I've got my 2 volt 0.06 amp bulb, so the bulb's correct. Oh, and I need to go turn on my broadcaster. I had to turn it off. We had been having thunderstorms tonight, and I didn't want to blow stuff out. I will be right back. Okay, well, I decided I'd also hook up the multimeter to the output of the power supply, just so I can see what's going on. So I promise I haven't cheated. Let's see. Okay, it should be on broadcast. Okay, so here we go. I don't like that. I can hear hash. Okay, so something is obviously wrong. Let's see here. not getting... Well, I know I have continuity between a few of the tubes at least, because I've got the light flickering here. So I guess I missed something in the wiring. But I am at least getting something through the speaker. So the 19 tube is glowing, so is the 1C6. And the 30. So I've got, like I said, obviously something's not right. I'm sure you can't hear that. Alright, so I guess I get to go check wiring. Good times. But, it didn't burn up. So I guess that's a plus. Guess I just... Okay, well, back to the drawing board, I guess. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I guess I'll do a troubleshooting video. Alright, just a quick note. I've been poking around inside the radio, and although I'm not getting the voltage as I should on some of these tubes, I am on others. And then I was just sitting here listening through the static with my ear up to the speaker, and I am actually able to tune in a station. There's no way I'm going to get you to hear it, but I can hear the music, and it's my broadcaster tuned at 1510. So I am picking up something. So I swapped out the 19 tube with a new one. That really didn't make a difference. So there's something else going on. I guess I'll make some inquiries. But I figured maybe I would try swapping out the 1A4 tube. But the thing is, I'm just not getting... I should be getting at least able to amplify the static, I would think. I mean, I can barely hear the music, so I guess I'll try the 1A4 and let's see what happens. I guess I can do that with you guys on. Figure out what I did with one of these. Alright. don't really think that's going to make a difference, but like I said, the voltage on the 19 tube is too low. It's 100. It's 100 volts, and the voltage on the voltage is a little low on the 1C4 as well. I mean the 1C6. It's not much, just maybe about 5 volts. Yeah, I can hear the music a little bit better. But still. Okay, so I guess I'll throw up a couple of posts, and just I hope it's not. I hope it isn't that just the speaker requires too much oomph, because that would kind of suck. But I guess I could try a different speaker. I think I have some other ones around here. Maybe I'll do that. So I guess I'll try that. Well, I didn't really think that would make a difference, I guess. I don't know. And it didn't. I mean, I can hear it better now because I can get my ear closer to the little speaker, but alright. I'll wrap this on up and see you in the next video.